Welcome to Legacy K5. It's your girl Couture, number what? Number 5. Where on this channel we allow our faith to guide our family to financial freedom with purpose and a little grace and style. So, if this is your first time, again, welcome. And to my OGs, hey y'all, hey, I hope y'all having a fantabulous day. So, it is March, y'all, and we are actually doing our March monthly breakdown. Can y'all believe it? It's March. So, since March wanted to march right on in, so we are going to march to do our budget. All right. So let's go. All right, everyone. So welcome to our March budget monthly budget. So I have already been working since it is the 7th of March. So I kind of been already working technically on this throughout the month. So I'll catch y'all up. All right. So as y'all can see, we are still budget for the month 3340 for the month. So that's 3300 $3,340 dollars. Child, my brain, okay. Please provide me with grace. I am going through um I have brain fog, okay. I have MS brain fog, and then I got the other Perry. If you're a woman, you know what Perry um of the pulse. Brain fog, okay. But anyways, enough with that. But yeah, so our budget is 3340 for the month, and it's saying that it's going to be a lot of outgoing. Yeah. Anyways, so our check for next week, we should be projected to pay 1670 for our check. This one, I'm crossing my fingers and I'm leaving it in God's hands, because I received a notification from my job that I am eligible for an increase, a step increase. Do I think I will get it? Of course. However, I don't know. I always say that because, one never knows. I typically don't know. And it will be a blessing in disguise, because when I received the notification, it was back in January. I just never told y'all because I didn't want to jinx it. And I got, um, but yeah. So God willing, my March check amount will change. Now, we'll discuss that going during at that time, because I'm not sure. So I don't want to harp on that right now. And I just say out of mind. There we go. We're gonna leave it in God's hands, okay? Um, so we, of course, our budget, I mean, the budget for the bills has not changed. $200 most likely will be at the end of the month, but yeah, none of this has changed. Paramount has changed. Now the expenses has go eating out. You know what? I need to put that in, because I did treat myself to lunch yesterday. Well, the day before yesterday. Anyway, I had a couple of doctor's appointments, so I decided to treat myself to a little bit of self care, as well as in honor of mommy's birthday. Um, this will be her upcoming second heavenly birthday, and I thought that I would honor her by doing things that she would love to do. She loved getting her nails done. She loved getting lunch, doing the things. So I am picking up on that, i.e., my nails. If you see me wearing pink, have pink stuff, have pink thumbnails or whatever, just know that's just my way of honoring my mom because she loved pink. Anyways, so yeah, household items. I just put in a budget. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, need it, whatever, but we're just gonna put it in. Bank fee is 7, hair is 120. Church fees is, this is for the month, mind you. And if I'm sorry, and if you do not know, I am bi-weekly. Um, bi-weekly salary worker. There you go. um, and then for yeah, church tithings is $80 for the month. Self-care was 60. Now, mind you, I did this in the beginning of March. Okay. Excuse me, my allergies is acting up. However, already spent money on our self-care and that for the month, and we went over by $20 because mani petty eyebrows was $80 flat. So we went over by $20. So now going forward, because what I'm planning on doing is either, see, she must like, my stomach must like talking to y'all because she being disrespectful. Anyways, what I'm planning on doing is every month or either every other month, um, spend time or take some money out of my budget to go ahead and do, you know, the self-care thing. And hold on, we're going to get our coffee. Mm. Oh, that hit the spot. Um, so yeah, so and then we had copays. Now our copays, um, we already are projected for $40. Now what I'm going to do, because apparently $30 of my copay didn't come out of my paycheck. I had to put it on my credit card because something was going on with their system, I believe. But I'm gonna just pay it forward anyways. But I have another doctor appointment, follow up next week, so that will, take care of that. We budgeted for our credit cards for the month is going. We're going to put 400 basically for each one. I went ahead and paid. Member, if you have watched my last video, I did some. I ordered some stuff for the house to spruce up the house for the spring. Um, and so I paid those off momentarily. Momentarily, I paid those off a couple of days ago. So that came out, even though it was in February's. I paid it in March. So I went ahead and put it in March. And my wrist is killing me. I don't know where I did with my wrist thing. Um, and then we have our student loan. Now this is what we have spent so far. And it's only been 7 days, child, and I'm sitting up here acting a fool. Anyways, we did our tithing. Now our tithing was for actually technically next last month. However, again, we paid it for March the 1st. So we have to mark it for March 1st. Um, we did some shopping. Like I said, there was a household stuff I did do. I ordered some clothing. I told y'all I have become a little fluffy. And I know I have become a little fluffy because when I went to the doctor this week and I stepped on that scale, me and that scale was about to throw hands. Because I said, the devil is a lie. But because the scale was telling me untruths. God daggone heifer. I'm sorry. Strumpet. Oh, actually, let me call her when I told my best friend I called her. I called her a bald head scallywag. That's what I called the scale. Anyways, so but it's okay. To God be the glory. I am healthy. My doctor said I am doing well, and that's all that matters to me. Both doctors, MS doctor and regular doctor. So I can't complain. I just thank the Lord that I am healthy and still thriving. Anyways, so we have our code. That's where the copay came in. I had to do a gift because one of my family members has sadly went on to the heavens. Um, she went to glory, and she was one of my mom's closest cousins. Um, I loved her so much, and her son and I grew up, practically very close until I moved away from him. Anyways, long story short, they're very close. So in honor of her, I decided to do a memorial tree for her. So that was not budgeted, and frankly, I don't care because it's family. Like I said, Manny Petty for mommy's birthday. So that's what we have. And then the Macy's, like I said, the Macy's and the Target item. Target was my jeans. I know that for a fact. But Macy's was the bedding. Copay was for my MS doctor that came. I have to pay that. And then well, I paid it on my credit card, but I'll pay it at my checking account at one point. Anyways, what had happened was, let me put these specs on. What had happened was I was looking online and I got an ad for Sephora. Okay. And the girl, she was doing this lip gloss. Very, very beautiful lip gloss. I said, oh, let me go check that out. I checked it out and I said, oh, okay. So this is not the one that I ordered. I thought I ordered the one because I seen this ad before. And what happened was I put it in my cart and it was for a save later. Apparently, I must have did something because I hit the button and next thing I see is thank you for your order. Excuse me. That's why I said what happened was, as my best friend said, well, you technically was gonna buy it anyway, so you might as well had said the oopsie out loud. Whatever. But anyway, so that's what happened. Um anyway, so yeah. So yeah, that's the monthly budget in a nutshell. It's not too bad this month. Like I said, we have little treats here and there, and treat for enough for myself. Um, yeah, but I also need to remind myself of this message of the Bible. I need to remind myself so much. So, anyways, with that said, that is our budget and the breakdown for March 2026. So, all right, thanks. All right, Divas. So I hope you all enjoyed that bit of a breakdown for the month of March. I tell you, it's gonna take a lot of prayer, but I know that this month we got this. We got this. So with that said, I hope you all enjoy. Um, if you are new and you enjoy this content, then consider it giving, come on and join the fam. We would love to embrace you, encourage you, and all other things. All right. So I shall see you all in the next video, which will be our March breakdown for the mid-month breakdown to make sure that we are on tap with everything and make sure that we ain't go off the wide child. All right, so I shall see you all in the next video. All right, you all have a wonderful and blessed week, a fantabulous rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next one. All right, take care. Peace.